Hello, Scorpios. How are you doing? This is going to be your reading for June 14th. And happy Sunday evening to you. If you have not had a chance to take a look at the video today, I had created regarding someone regrets, and you showed up in that reading. So if you're dealing with especially a Pisces or a Sagittarius or Aries, I believe, and some earth signs, of course, all of them are there. But take a look at that video if you haven't, it might resonate for you, okay? If you want a personal reading, reach out to me at angelguidancetarot@gmail.com. I am here only on YouTube only. Subtitles will be for the hearing impaired, and the people from other countries are being able to read it. Sometimes they cannot hear me on their microphone, so I'm just trying to help everybody, so appreciate your understanding and patience with that. I know you don't get to see the cards as you want to, but we're here for the meaning of the cards, right? So, and what our Scorpio energies are saying. So check your placements, and let's get started with our reading, okay? All right, so this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And as a reminder, I'm not here on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. I am not on TikTok, all right? I will be moving my YouTube sign around just for scammers to protect my content. So please understand that. So thank you, Scorpio, but it's not going to interfere with the meaning of the reading. Okay, so remember, this is a free general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So let's see what the energies are calling for. All right, so I'm looking for that card. Okay, Angel, God, Spirit. Oh, there we go. Seven of Cups. Mostly Seven of Cups. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You might be looking at different options in jobs, Scorpio. You might not be happy where you're at. You might be looking at different adventures, different things to do with the Seven of Cups right there. And you're not really happy. It doesn't feel like you're happy, but you're not really happy, but you're not too upset either. So somewhere like you're just kind of just staying at your job because because it pays you, all right? But you do have something here where you need to be making more money. There we go for the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles here for Scorpio. What's the Eight of Pentacles? So this is going into what you're thinking about right now at the moment, Scorpio. So let's see here, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like, oh yeah, it's definitely something about your money here, your career. It's also looking at the different options of looking at how to make more money. Some of you might be changing from a regular job to opening your own business, being independent, being the boss, being the founder, being the CEO, starting your own business. And some of you might need to start thinking about that. Maybe it didn't cross your mind yet, but that's what it looks like here, because you feel like you're in this situation, a stuck energy. You're always working for someone else where you could be doing the same job and making more money elsewhere. So you might be just in this job because it's security, and I understand that. I'm not telling you to quit your job, but some of you do look like you might be starting some kind of business to make more money here. All right, what I'm hearing, you're keeping your options open, career here wise. Now, whatever comes out, yeah, so the Fool card is here. Show me more energy for Scorpio in the current energy. You're getting all these pentacles. There's a 6 and 7. So you are trying to change the outcome of your life here, trying to do something different in life to make more money. I feel like you just feel like all the road that you've been on has not got you to your purpose yet. So some of you might be debating a situation right now, and you're not wasting any more time. And that could be in love or person, but this does heavily feel like oops, okay, my hand slipped on that one. Heavily feels like a very financial thing. There's the Four of Pentacles. So you are Scorpio right now, my friends and family of Scorpio. I'm Scorpio in 5 placements. So yeah, I do feel like here you are, some of you might be having money problems and issues, and you might have been fighting over money, stressed out about your money. You feel like you haven't had a chance in something here. All right, so let's see what is coming up. How can you change this way of thinking, Scorpio? Okay, but this is something that you feel like you don't have any more time to waste. You feel like you need to take a leap forward to something better, something in new life. There's the Four of Wands. You do feel kind of unhappy with the life that you've been living. Like, you need to make some changes here. So let's see what your energy is calling for. What's the energy for Scorpio? Alright, so this is different. A different reading. Alright, so you feel like you have not... Yeah, this has been a relationship of some sort. This relationship may have held you back in the past. Somebody that you were dealing with, or someone that you were in close proximity to, was very stressful energy. So you're breaking away from that, Scorpio, and because you felt like it was unstable. And there's also the Four of Pentacles here, releasing something too. It means you're holding on to something really, really tight here with the Four of Pentacles, and you really need to work on releasing that, because there's something that's just like I said, it's holding you back here. Okay, and you have the Five of Pentacles. You need to walk away from something that is no longer serving you, and you're breaking free of something. And maybe here, where Scorpio, you're almost healed, but there is something here, the Hangman, you're reflecting about. Please get, and hopefully it's the healing part, that you think about. Don't let those old memories start creeping in, or the bad energy start creeping into your mindset here, Scorpio. This is the part that's making you unhappy. You might be getting some triggers here. Alright, so there's the Queen of Cups and the Hangman. So there is something you have walked away from. And there's the Four of Pentacles again. And so I'm seeing this energy with you in Scorpio, that you need to make sure that you are doing the best for you, and that you're looking at yourself as someone valuable, someone that's taking charge of your life. But you've got the Four of Pentacles here twice, so it is something you're holding on to emotionally, mentally. So there's some kind of conflict that's going on in your mind that is burdens. There's some scars there. There's some scars, and that you're healing. I do feel like you're getting out of this, though. Okay, what's the Five of Wands? Some stress, some drama that took place in your life here. Hold on. Drop a card here. Yeah, the Justice card here. Let's see. What's the Five of Wands for Scorpio? Yeah, the Ten of Swords. So you are recovering from something that was very tragic, very stressful, very suffering that you went through. But Scorpio, you're going to have to release it. Okay, you're going to have to kind of let this out of your energy, because you're holding on to something that's holding you back from your future. Alright, and this may have taught you to really love yourself here with the Queen of Cups. There's the Ten of Cups. Alright, so you're just probably sometimes wondering, why isn't life is not fair to you? Because I'm here, some of you are saying, why is life always treating me bad? And why am I not, the Six of Wands in reverse. Why am I not successful? Why am I not where I should be? There's the Emperor and the Knight of Cups. Alright, so you do have on bottom deck the Knight of Wands. And now I think here you're understanding you're going to have to take control of your life. And the past people that has there's your option card again. Whatever it is in your life that's bothering you, Scorpio, that's holding you back here, don't be afraid, okay? Just go for it. Yeah, going for it. And the Star card here as we speak. And you need to make a detachment from whatever energy this is. You need to just break free from that, because it's not serving you, okay? I am not on TikTok. I am not on TikTok, okay? So if you're seeing this on TikTok, it's a stolen videos, especially on Lana Horton's channel. Or anywhere, really, okay? I work hard to bring the readings, and people just comes in here and snatches my cards and kind of makes it their own, which is terrible. I have to deal with a lot of things on YouTube. I mean, if you ever become a YouTube subscriber, YouTube creator, you'll see you have to tolerate a lot of things. People, stressing you out through emails, and you have to block them, and people making bad comments. I mean, that's just public, right? You're going to have some thick skin here. But if you're planning to become a YouTube creator, I know you understand me, why I have to go into protection mode as a Scorpio myself. I do protect my content. All right. This is a free reading, so please don't complain. It takes a lot of effort to come in and get on YouTube, record, upload, go through that whole process, and, you know, and hopefully you will like what I say, but I just read what the cards tell me. You have the Two of Cups. You are making a detachment from one place, but you might be making a connection to yourself in this isolation, Scorpio. You have been taking good, you know, putting yourself moving forward in the future here. You're going to be making a connection. Now, if you're in, I will say, if you're alone, okay, you're isolated, you're by yourself, you know, it's good to have your friends, it's good to have your family, and life changes, right? Sometimes Scorpios don't like that change. We're a fixed sign, so we don't like that change to change over to something. But if you're in isolation and by yourself, let me know in the comments. And this just means that you're connecting to yourself here, Scorpio. Doing, you got the Page of Pentacles. You might be receiving some type of offer this week. All right, let's see what is the offer about here. Page of Pentacles. It might be for this job you wanted or some kind of career change. You might be connecting with somebody here to help you. Queen of Cups again. This is connecting to yourself. And you might be asking yourself for forgiveness, forgiving yourself for not being smart with the last person you dealt with. But that person did teach you. Three of Swords, your heartbreak is here. You still have some mental and emotional wounds. All right. You got the Three of Wands. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for this big surprise. Something like, what is at the end of the tunnel for me? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Let's see what that is. What's the end light? Yeah. At the end, you've been through a lot. Get it. Three of Wands. What are you waiting on, Scorpio? Go for it. Go for it. I said this one. You got the, okay, your recovery and the Eight of Swords. You're not healing pretty good. I will say that you're coming down from the 10 to the 8 and the, oops, see. And you have the King of Wands here in reverse. Yeah, so you're not allowing somebody to come in, manipulate you, gaslight you anymore. But let's see what I'm trying to get to the Knight of Pentacles. Someone might be slowly moving into your territory or to your neighborhood. Eight of Pentacles. Or somebody might be coming in that might be immature in a way, but I just don't like Scorpios dealing with Knights because you deserve better than that. You deserve that high level of personality of someone that can treat you well. Eight of Pentacles here again. Somebody might be, you might be thinking about, and Four of Swords. You do need to heal though. You are coming down in the Four of Wands relationship. Seven of Cups. You need some options here. Five of Pentacles. So something that it is still telling you with the Ten of Pentacles here, you are growing your money. So there might be Eight of Cups. Whatever did not serve you in the past, you have learned to walk away from things and cut people off and go silent on people that has not treated you well, right? So with this energy here, Scorpio, you are looking at Four of Wands, you know, some happiness, celebration of some sort. You're going to have this, you know, it's kind of like giving me this feeling like because you walked away from a bad situation, and it was a difficult situation for you to do because it just kind of mind boggled you, you know, like, why are these people doing this to me? I haven't done anything wrong to these people. And here with the Four of Wands, you're going to be celebrating something and you're going to have some options here. So it's almost like because you walked away, these Ten of Pentacles, these opportunities, whether you're opening a business or you're changing jobs or you're just doing something, Scorpio, where I do feel like your motivation is exploding here. I do feel like you are just on another level within yourself because you made that strong connection to yourself and you're able to walk away and search for things that are better for you here, okay? So that's what I see you as doing in this coming week. You are looking for new opportunities, new options, new direction, becoming the best that you can be and making new ideas, being creative. You know, Scorpio, it's your life. I'm going to be serious with you. It's your life. You don't owe your life to anyone. You owe it to yourself to live a happy, fulfilled, successful life. Okay, and I know we get into people that drains us and they have to leave because they weren't supposed to go where you're going. Because, and I know you might hear this all the time, but you might understand that people will bring you down if you let them. And I think this is where you're learning your own connection to yourself, waiting for that next best thing to come in, which is best thing are going to be coming into you. Because I do see here that you are, you know, connected to the Ten of Pentacles, and just because you walked away, and you're going to be happy. All right. So you're going to have to make that conscious decision, and whatever you manifest here, Scorpio, is going to come true. So be careful what you manifest, right? If you're thinking about this past person, they're going to show up. If you're thinking about a future job, and you're thinking about, imagine yourself having your own hair salon, or some of you having your, you know, go finishing your college degree, some of you starting a business, whatever that is, you manifest it, Scorpio, by thinking about it right now. That's in the reality. You can see it out of your eyes. You can look at a wall and you can see the building. You can see what you're doing. You can sit behind a desk shaking hands with people, knowing how to make deals with people. Okay, some of you are in sales. I see some of you just being promoted to another position or something. So your boss or somebody here is going to see your effort. And again, it's up to you to make that decision if you want to stay where you're at, stay stuck, or get out. But I see you're recovering from everything. You're starting to realize that this world is meant for you. Okay? All right. This is Angel Guidance Tarot here on YouTube. Give me that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos I create. Because you have to go through 10,000 other people to find me. You know, there's so many people on YouTube. But remember, be careful of the fake tarot readers out there. They're telling you and sugarcoating everything for you to make you, you know, just keep you on that. It's almost got gaslighting, to be honest. But then there's a lot of great tarot readers that are on YouTube, and they just say what they say when they see those cards, okay? So that's how you know, you can hear the authentic in their voice versus somebody BSing you just for a view, okay? So I'm here to help you and get you on your road. I don't know much longer I will be on YouTube. I don't know, maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months, maybe another year. But there will be a day I can't be on YouTube anymore. It's just because I'm just gonna, you know, I'm going into my 6th year here on YouTube, my 6th year in August on YouTube. So I appreciate all the views you're giving me. So I'm here for a free reading and giving you free readings. But if you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me. Okay, look in the description box, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care, Scorpio. Sending love and light. Blessings. Bye-bye.